So on our Discord, Lath has asked how to do planned aggression on CT side, specifically on Icebox with Viper. Now when I'm playing Viper on Icebox, I typically play B, like most Vipers do. I've got my wall set up A, like so, and I've got my orb as a one-way, typically. Now if I'm planning on aggressing, then I actually stand at the barrier, I throw a molly here towards B main, and I will run with my knife out up to this point, and then walk into garage. Pull out my gun right here, and there might be a guy right here in this box. If not, they're probably not in garage. And usually people are stomping when they go B, so you'll hear them. It's quite unusual to contact up considering how little space you can control while contacting, whereas on A you can get up to here depending on the aggression of the defenders. With B you don't really gain much by con. Now if you're gonna aggress A, there are two ways to do it. First of all, you've got this wall. You gotta do a lineup for this actually. And this wall allows you to push up anywhere in this zone because it's completely blocking off the attacker's vision from all areas. With this wall, what I typically like to do is to get my Sova to throw a dart late. I tell him to throw the dart at 136, so wait 4 seconds and then throw it full blast. And by that point, I'll be up to about here. Dart lands, and they either get pinged and I get free kills through my smoke, or they turn around to shoot it, and while they're doing that, I sneak up to this point. Now, a lot of times people will just walk out past your wall in front of you. If not, you just wait for your wall to run out of fuel, and when it does, you can drop down and shoot them, or you can stay up and maybe take these fights. I personally prefer to drop down. If you want to go for more cheeky stuff, especially if they don't have info, or you can trust your teammate to break the info, then you can do this wall right here. And what this allows you to do is you actually get into belt scotch-free, and you just sit here, right here, behind your wall, and you wait. Once again, people will either walk by you and you get free kills, or your wall drops and you take fights. Usually I get my 2. Now the last option is to do your normal wall and then throw mollies in A main. I like to pair this with my Sova shock darts, for example, and you guys just push up. And you push up to about here, and you chill. You have a guy holding your belt from either rafters or from front sight, and you guys push up, and then you can fall back after, or you can push all the way through. Now, I don't really suggest aggressing mid, but if you are going to do so, I personally prefer to go through tube and just peek out like this. Or if I'm opping because I'm cheeky like that, then I'll just peek out from under tube once the barrier drops, like so, and go for those picks. But if I'm aggressing, it's always going to be down tube and hopefully with a teammate going with me. And our objective there is to quickly flank. This is great if you guys haven't flanked yet, but with the way I play, I always flank round 1 with a ghost and a molly, so I don't really do this too often. And that's about it. You really should be aggressing quite a bit on defense on Icebox, but as a Viper, you're not doing it that much. Usually you're going to see it towards A, with Sova darts and jet dashes and stuff. However, like I mentioned before, Viper is really good at pushing B with just her molly and even a ghost.